Here I am. Whew. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm a wee bit nervous about this all today because I am not sure how this is going to go over. And that's just being God honest truth. It's Cyber Monday, never done a Cyber Monday, and how to do it and all of that kind of stuff, right? So, my idea for this Cyber Monday, and I love it when the astrology is in alignment with what I'm doing, and I think that's probably one of the other reasons why I'm doing it because the astrology is in alignment because there is a grand trine in air that has to do with ideas, big ideas, how you are letting go, flowing with the energies and then acting on those ideas, and that's the whole thing, is acting on the ideas that you are coming up with. So on Instagram this morning, on my Instagram live, I did the wheel and it came out natal charts. So right now I have natal charts. So natal chart reading is $75. So we have natal chart readings for $75 right now. So for today, that's one of the specials. So for Cyber Monday, natal chart readings for $75. Now I do a spin of the wheel, and the spin of the wheel is going to pull something up, and that's what's going to be on special for that day for Cyber Monday. So that's kind of exciting. So I have that's happening. So if you are wanting a natal reading, which go for right now, I have on my website, they're like 200 and some dollars. And so if you are wanting a natal chart reading, they're $75. And I just noticed, I just saw, and just not um that somebody who just started, they did their, who are just starting to do natal chart readings, charged, and she never did one before, or he never did one before, and they charged $300 for that natal chart reading. And I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit. And she got it, which is, I think, is absolutely fabulous. They knew their worth. They went out, they did it, they charged it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I need just to raise it and just say fuck it and just do it. But anyways, natal chart readings $75. And so we have the natal chart readings for $75. And God bless them if you can go out and do that and you feel it. It's like that potato painting. There was a potato no, it was a potato picture of a potato, all of it's black, and the picture of the potato, and it's sold for, oh my God, something astronomically crazy. It was like in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. She believed that photo would go for $100,000. And bang, she got $100,000, or it was quite a high price for it. The thing is that it's understanding who you are. This is where the bigger vision and the new projects are. And this is where I feel, for me, it's like my worth is in doing my work. It's not necessarily the price tag, but it's me showing up and doing the work and being here each and every day for everyone. So I love doing this. So these are the great things. So another thing that for today that I'm going to do, I'm going to be pulling out, um I'm going to go through each of your charts. So I'm going to, not each of your charts. I'm going to go through each of the signs, and I'm going to pull a card for each of the signs today. So we're going to do that. I've already posted up everybody's sun and sunshine horoscope up there on my Facebook page. So I got the sunshine horoscopes. I thought I had to sing that in order to get it out my mouth. So we're going to pull out some cards for that. So we're gonna start with Aries. We're gonna start at the very beginning with Aries today. I haven't done this for a while. And I'm gonna bring out a moon card with that. So if you are an Aries, I'm okay. This dude keeps showing up. And it's the Hermit card. He keeps showing up all over the place. So the Hermit card is coming out for Aries. So we have the Hermit card. So that is going within, trusting the process, trusting the going in, trusting the light that is being shown for you, and going in within that light. Now, Aries, that is sometimes a hard thing to do. It's, you do have passion, you do know, but it's like you just want to go, 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 go. You don't want to slow the fuck down sometimes. And I feel there's so much energy coming in right now. And now it's air energy, with the air trine. And we have the sun in Sag. This is really looking into deeply of your direction. Where is that direction that you want to go into? And what does that look like? Oh, okay. It's not even going to come up on my phone. So looking at that direction of where you want to go into. And as you begin to look at that, I'm going to pull. There we go. My Facebook's been acting kind of weird. So what I wrote for you today is, have you gone soft? So this is a question you'll be asking when Mars is in Scorpio, forms a trine with Neptune today. So Mars is edgy. So this is you. That's your ruler. Mars is edgy. He's trining there Jupiter. Maybe you have to go in and say, okay, what direction do I have to go? What is my truth? What is going on? And along with that, have patience within how it forms, how it comes about. So we have, that because Neptune opens up the heart to the flowing streams of empathy and sympathy. So opening your heart up to those streams of you allowing yourself to go forward into a new way. So we have that. So this is like really, I feel you got to watch the grudges. You got to watch any grudges that are to let go. And anger could be very furious with you, so got to watch all of that. Plus, we do, Aries is there. You got Chiron there. So there's energy of trines to Chiron too. So the sun and Mercury are trining over to Chiron, which is in your sign. And this is like trying to don't try so hard. So don't focus so hard on things. So this is bringing in some real beautiful some insight for you. Okay. So let's go to the Taurus energy. So remember, natal charts right now are $75. So if you want a natal chart reading, it's $75. Order today. I can't guarantee, I'm going into the third week of December for bookings, and this year I'm keeping my bookings open right up till December 23rd. So unless it's an emergency reading, I won't be taking anything on December 24th for readings and stuff. So also, whoever purchases anything but for Cyber Monday, and for the extravaganza, your name is going to go in for a draw for a reading, for natal chart reading, and for a workshop of your choice. So Taurus, spirituality. So we have spirit coming in, and this is where you have every right to be skeptical. So maybe there's some skepticism about spirituality or about direction of your spirituality. And this is also where Scorpio with Mars traveling through Scorpio, this is, looking at things, and with Uranus there, you're looking at things. This is the direction that I really want to go into. Does this feel right? I mean, it is an opposition. I mean, Scorpio is opposite you. And then we're going into the Sagittarius energy. So this is, life is so much better now that you are free. So looking at that skepticism, looking at, where maybe was holding you back, what things spiritually were holding you back, or belief systems within spirituality were holding you back. And now it's time to go forward in that spirituality. And we have focus. So focus on what is true for you. That's going to bring in a huge transformation, and bringing in that transformation. So allowing for you to go into that skepticism, see it, understand it, and then you can go forward. And in going forward is going to allow for you to see things in new light. as we move on to lovely Gemini. So Gemini energy. So it's right now it's hard to tell if you're staying true to your vision or chasing a mirage. And with that, we have the North Node in there. We also have forms of trine to Neptune. So on one hand, it feels you're getting closer and closer to your goals, yet it seems transitory. So you feel kind of out there. You're shifting back and forth. There's this energy of shifting. And what is that shifting for you, Gemini? What is that shifting? What's happening with it? You're not getting the fullness of what it is that you want to do. You're not seeing exactly that of what you do. You feel like, yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, it feels right, but there's something amiss. So there's something that's illusionary. Maybe it's Neptune coming in, bringing in some illusionary energies there, and which is why you need to take things one step at a time. Like you might be thinking, oh, look at all what I did, yet it's not really there. So there's something of an illusion that's happening there for you, Gemini. So take a deeper look and let's see what the moon cards, let's see what spiritual advice card is for you here. What do you fear? So there's something to do with fear of the illusion, fear of not seeing truly of what you want to see. This is, you'll arrive at your destination, or at least close to it, but I feel like there's a lot of fear that's going on. Let's get a clarification of the fear. Yeah, there's a lot of fear. There's death. This is the death card, so there's death and rebirth that's coming in, and I feel like it's very overwhelming for you, and it's the fear is there, and with that fear, it's going to bring you something new. So there is a new beginning that's going to come in, and especially with this moon. So there's a new beginning that's coming in, allowing for you to embrace that new beginning for yourself. Cancer. I think there's a lot of emotions coming up with Cancer. So the moon and Mars are going to meet this week in Scorpio, and Scorpio is it's going to bring in the dark phases of the moon, and you're going to feel those darkness. You're going to feel those phases coming in. And this is where, you're going to find differences of opinions, differences of where you want to go. And more importantly, it may be a long time before you have a chance to do this again. And that is with friends and associates. Well, they're going to drive you crazy for reaching out across the divide. But this is where you have to go within your heart to go to your own truth, Cancers. And sometimes it's like you really want to do everything for everybody else, but this is a time that you have to do it for yourself. So coming in and doing things for you is quite important. And with that, see, it's getting clear. It's getting clear on that, because I think there's a lot of wishy-washy energy that's there with other people, and others are giving you that you're just not getting clear, because the ace is reversed. So the ace of swords is reversed. You're not getting clear on where you want to go and the accomplishments that you want to go. And there is now, I'm just looking, what did I write? But you'll mend fences that should have been mended long ago. So you're not getting clear on something. So there's something to do with mending the fences, because I know there's something that's being brought to you, in an olive branch that's being brought to you, and accepting it graciously, but you're still kind of unknown about it. You're still kind of on the fence with it, and you got to find the beauty within. This is such a beautiful card. So finding that beauty within you, and with that, you'll find the balance. You'll find the justice with it all. So it's like your friends and associate will think that you're crazy for reaching out across the divide to the opposition, but you know in your heart that is the right thing to do. And more importantly, it may be a long time before you have a chance to do it again. So this is getting clear on what you are wanting to make amends of. And there's a beauty in it. And other people might think that's the wrong thing for you to do, but it's going to bring in a balance, and it's going to allow for things to flow in the direction that you want to flow it in, and allow for smoother waters to come in for you. So the smoother waters are there. Leos. So remember, natal charts are $75 right now. So if you're wanting to purchase that one, just DM me here or go on my Facebook. You can DM me on my Facebook, and you can do it there. So Leos. So 3 of Pentacles reversed. Now the 3 of Pentacles, when it's reversed, it's like, are you being acknowledged for what you do? So you're tired of a loved one's getting away scot-free. So there's something to do with not being recognized for your, like, it's not good not to recognize a Leo at times. Leos sometimes like to be recognized. And this is where an obsessive or controlling mindset might be there. Now may be a good time to make some concrete plans. So if you're not being recognized by others, this is where it's a time to change and start something new. And this is where you might be seeing others getting bailed out, or you're seeing others, are able to get things, and you're not. Like, it's like, oh, look at them, like they get everything, they get bailed out, and you're not being recognized. So this is now's a good time to make the plans that you want to make for you, and not being worried about what other people are doing and what's happening with other people. And I know there's been a lot of heart issues that have been coming in with the Leo energy. So there's a lot to do with the heart and wanting that justification. And with it comes, I got patience for you too. Having patience, because you're going to be making some new plans. You're going to be making some concrete plans. And don't try and do it all yourself. So the 10 of Wands is like, I want to do it all myself. I'm going to try and do it. Nobody else can do it for me. But this is a time for a change, a time for new beginnings. Something's coming in, allowing for you to get a new perspective of things, having patience as it's unwinding for you. And with that, we're going to bring in, the hot moon comes in. This is your moon, baby. So the hot moon. So this is extremes. What are the extremes that are coming in? What are those, because it's for you to have patience, but you might be feeling that pull of everything, right? And to let them off, this is time to let it go. Let it go. They'll see it eventually when they have to deal with the consequences. It's not up to you, but this is why you have to focus more on you and not on other people. So, because it's going to bring in the extremes if you do. Virgo. Virgo. Analyzing your feelings won't reveal anything that you didn't know before. So sitting there in your overthinking energy is not going to bring you anything new. And this is where what it will do is reinforce fears and prejudices and take you out of the moment. So this is you coming back into your moment, into the here and now. And sometimes I know your thoughts get overwhelming, my little Virgos, but it's wanting to bring you to something new. So new passion coming in. Page of Wand, feather in the hat. This is where I want to go. This is, because when you get too much here, it's then you're feeling it, because Virgos bring it into their bodies, bring it into the here and now, and make it now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is where it's like letting go and coming into that loved, into that energy, and allowing for you to swim forward, coming into a flow with the energies and more into that, because you're opposite Pisces, and Pisces is Neptune, and Neptune stationary is going to go direct, and you're probably feeling all of the illusionary, because it's all coming out into the Virgo, and you're just like, oh my God, this is so much energy. I'm trying to process it all. So that overthinking definitely will come in, and feeling, cray cray. So taking that time and allowing for you to discernment, allowing for the discernment to come in. So taking that time to allow for the discernment, especially, the moon's in Libra, which is quite nice. And then it's going to go into Scorpio. And as it goes into Scorpio, it goes into the dark phases of the moon. And so when it goes into those dark phases, that's where to really center yourself, ground yourself into your power and bring that power into the fullness. And you might not feel it. Now, this is full moon. You might not feel it right away until the full moon. And the full moon will be in Gemini. Sorry. So we got a full moon in Gemini that's going to be coming up after. So 2 weeks after. So you might take you some time to process this all. So you got to, allow for this passion of what you want to flow, where you want to flow. Yeah, your passion. So the Queen of I don't give a shit comes in and says, you know what, you got to go towards what you want to go to. See, he's looking up for inspiration. He's looking up for inspiration. Once he gets the inspiration, you're going to go towards what you want to do and not be so worried about others. And that's where the discernment and the power comes in. Libras. So here we go with the Libras. Libra. So we have the moon there today. And this is going to feel frustrating to meet someone that is the right one for you, but who is clearly unavailable. So there's some frustrations there, Libra. You're always learning about relationships. That's what you came in to do. I mean, that's the thing you came in to do. You came in to learn about relationships, and sometimes it's very difficult to learn about relationships because you have ideas and expectations, and a lot of times people don't meet up to those ideas and expectations, right? And you have the Sun and Saturn are going to sextile on tomorrow and suggest that your problem has more to do with the timing than it does with a lot of the joint aspects. So stay in contact, be patient. Things will come forward, and but it may not come forward for quite some time. So I'd say about 6 months or so. So then you can do your swift action. So in comes the air, the page of air, this newness, this new inspiration, this new energy to push you forward, to allow for you to go through the trials and the tribulations and allow for you to move within this newness. And when it comes to relationships, sometimes it's hard. Look at my it broke. I need new glasses. My thing just fell right out. So anyways, but my glasses are staying on. So okay, buy a natal chart. I got to get new glasses, people. Oh my goodness gracious, yes. So with that comes in the masculine, so the power, so the lunar energy of the masculine. You need to step into your power and allow for you to step forward into that power, into that masculinity. Now, may the positive attributes of the masculine align with you. So black opal is one of the crystals for this card, and it's asking you to step up into your power and your uniqueness. So continue being your inspirational, beautiful, energetic stuff. Allow yourself to step into that. Allow yourself to be, into that beautiful freedom. And it's going to give you some great releasement. So there's a releasing, that judgment. Here I come, and I'm releasing all that has been holding me back so that I can embrace the newness and I can go through the trials and tribulation, and things have a funny way of coming about and circumstances have a funny way of turning around. So allowing for you to still continue to go through and enjoy, have fun, and be that happy, beautiful, energetic Libra that you are. So I can't believe I just did that. So Scorpios. So we're going to take a little bit of a break right now. So what I'm going to do, I know I'm on Scorpio. Stay with me, everybody. So we're going to, yeah, just stay with me. I'm going to pull up the wheel. Everything's just, I think because you know what happens? Like I'm doing this and many other people are online as well. Oh, my glasses. I don't want them to fall off. So what other things? So we have the natal chart reading for $75. I'm trying to pull up my wheel. I'm on Scorpio. So Scorpios, hang on. I know this is like having you wait. Oh, if I can't do it. If it's not going to come up, that's fine. So what I'm going to do, all right, because I just finished a reading sale for my readings being at $66 because that's how old my husband is. So we did that. So I'm going to do, if you're watching and so if you got a year subscription of full moon, new moons, that would be $600. So what I'm going to do is for a 1 year of full moon and new moon. I wasn't going to do this, but I am. New moon readings because my thing isn't coming up. And I'm going to do it for $400. That means I'm coming in your pocket. I'm going to come into your pocket twice a month. So you're going to get a message in your pocket, a message. I don't know why I said pocket, but a message in your pocket twice a month. And I'm going to come in and we're going to do a message in your pocket twice a month. So if you are wanting full moon and new moon readings, it's going to be $400. It's regular $600. So you basically get 2 months free. I think that's what it works out to, like 2 months too. No, 4 months free. 4 months free. So you get 4 months free because they're $25 each for each one. So, and the first one will come out this week because the new moon is on Friday, Saturday, depending where you are in this world. So, whoa, Scorpio, we got a jumper card. What are you overthinking? Oh, I can tell you a lot because I'm a Scorpio, a lot. So, this is where and I feel criticism, skepticism. There's a restorative with Neptune in Pisces, and maybe it's based on meeting someone new. So getting in touch with things. And I think sometimes there's a lot of fear in that, a lot of fear in it, because I mean, anxiety, sometimes you might feel great all during the day, and then by the evening it just rises up and you're just like, I don't know why I'm so freaking out, and it overwhelms you. So yeah, and maybe you're not feeling it. You're just not feeling like I'm not getting what I want. I'm not getting the things that I want to get. And this is where it's like, how am I using my energy? And maybe I'm not using the energy the way I should be using it. And I'm very cynical about things. And with the ruling planet, and it's a retroactive trine to Neptune, maybe it's based on meeting someone new. So maybe there's somebody new that you need to be meeting. And is it paying off? Like, so there's a lot of frustration that's coming up that you have to sort of sit in and face. So look at the frustrations. Face the frustrations. It's important to face the frustrations. I know it's hard. Sometimes you just want to block them off and push them down, but that's not going to help you any. So feeling the feelings that you need to feel. And I know Neptune is bringing them in. And so allowing yourself to feel those feelings. And with that, we have patience. So patience seems to be the theme overall for all of us. So patience is coming in. This soon shall pass. If you are feeling overwhelmed within all of this energy, this is new ideas and inspiration is definitely coming forward. But maybe it's touching base on with somebody new and working with that person, and that could bring in a little bit. Ooh, I shuffled, but you got the extremes too. So watching those extremes, watching that hotness, because Scorpios are kind of like lava and going into those depths of everything. And then with the dark moon coming in to Scorpio, it's coming into those depths, and we're going to a solar eclipse, which again is darkness again. So there's, something might be shady, something you might not be able to see fully and completely, and allowing for those feelings to come forth throughout your entire soul. And in some cases, it'll be nice. It'll allow for you to release it so that you can allow for the light and start bringing the light. So as it goes in, then you start focusing more on what it is that you do want to bring in and not focusing on what isn't. So there is a death and rebirth that's coming in. I mean, you are the ruler of the death card, Scorpio. So you're used to the death and the rebirth of energies. That's partially your thing. And look at, for Scorpios, look at what house your sun is in. Like my sun is in the 5th house, which is Leo, which is about creativity and fun. So taking my Scorpio energy and making it creative and fun, and sometimes pushing the limits because of that creativity and fun for what other people may or may not like with it. Oh, okay. There you go. All right, I'm back. Sorry. So I'm trying to get things up, but it's just not working. That's okay. So Sagittarius. Got the solar eclipse on Saturday, and the questions of where you're going in life. There comes a point, and I'm reading this from my website here, comes a point when we will grow weary of trying to make ends meet and must ask ourselves if we're truly feeling fulfilled in our current system. Are you feeling fulfilled? Because there's some major points that are coming in with this moon and Mercury and the South Node. So we're coming into some really powerful energy, and this eclipse could bring an invitation, an offer, an opportunity, and even something to relocate. So with my Sagittarius, there could be a relocation coming in, some kind of relocation. So maybe there's some opportunity for you to move or go into a new place, and allowing yourself to take hold of it. And it could also introduce a final indignity that winds up forcing your hand. So something comes in that's going to force you to do what you need to do so you can have the desires, so you can have that beautiful garden. The garden is there for you. It's, here she is in her beautiful robes and her falcon, and it's beautiful, and it's the efforts and the hard work that you have, but somehow you're feeling indecisive, or you're not feeling that your hard work has paid off, but it's coming forward. There's things unveiling for you within this. So there is, in the endeavors that you've put through the past are coming forward for you. So this is, I'm going to say it's a karmic return, this karmic energy coming in that is allowing for, and I'm looking at this in a very positive way, that is coming in, that is showing you to allow, because there's these stars that coming, and I feel like there's things that are coming into alignment, but it may not feel like it at this time. Yeah, so I got even the 10 of Pentacles. So things, hard work, things that you've endeavored, things that you've been working on are coming together, but it may not feel exactly the way that you want it to. Like you have an idea, it's like, no, I wanted it this way, but it's everything, all of that justice, all of that justification of energies are coming forward, right? So it is that flaming, it is that ignitement, it is that light. But remember, it takes a while from the flame, once you light one candle, for another candle, for another candle, to all be ignited. It takes time for this all to come together, and for the whole place to be illuminated. So you have this is a time to enjoy some of the pleasures, even though you might be feeling it is very overwhelming for you. And with that, it's acceptance for the nuances that are coming in, and bringing in that acceptance. I love this book too, because it has I accept where I am and who I am right now. Acceptance. Accepting where I am. And leptolite. Oh, leptolite's beautiful. It's a beautiful pink. And leptolite works like rose quartz. So it brings in the calming and the soothing energy. So accepting we are right now into the fullness allows us to also accept that there may be some chaos in order for our change to happen. So yes, there's some beautiful energy that's there for you, but it might still seem chaotic and you can't see it fully at this time. And your spiritual overall advice is like, maybe it's because you're trying to do it all yourself. You're trying to figure it out all by yourself. You're not doing it. And maybe you need a natal chart reading, which are $75. So, and you need to book a natal chart reading. So maybe there's something there with that. So coming into that fullness, coming into that brightness of you, because this is Sag season. Sag season brings in the Yule, brings in the Christmas energy, the light, bringing in that rejuvenation. Capricorn. So something could come in that you don't know about, and then can be a major shift. So something could come in under the radar, shift things, and you're not going to see it right away, which isn't good, because you have Pluto in your sign. So Pluto doesn't like anything slipped underneath. Or, the other day it was making, I think, an aspect to Jupiter. Yes, to Jupiter. And Jupiter was letting Pluto know, hey, there's this over here you didn't see. You got to look at this. And it was up to you whether to look at it or not. Maybe you didn't look at some information that was coming forward for you, Capricorn, and something's going to be slipped under the rug, and you're not going to see it. And this is going to get you into a major shift. A major shift is going to come in, because it's that little drop of water that goes on to have a far-reaching ripple effect. So the thing people don't really realize, it's like, oh, it's only a drip. It's only a drip. Don't worry about it. It's only a drip. But that drip can do so much damage. So what is it that you're ignoring? There's something there that you're ignoring, or you don't want to face, because maybe you've worked really hard on a project and you're tired now. You're tired, and you're like, I put all this effort into this. Why do I have to continue on? This is ridiculous. But it's that, because in comes the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is your king. He wants structure. He knows what he wants, right? Now, the other thing too is that it's Earth. You guys can be pig-headed, bullheaded. You don't want to see it any other way except the way that you're doing it, and in the structures that you want. But the structures have to change. Whatever there is that you're trying to hold on to is no longer of service to you, but you're hanging on to it for whatever reason, and it'll lead to dismay. It's going to lead to where it's going to feel heartbreaking. It's going to feel hard. Five of Pentacles is like it's a shit card. It really is. I sometimes the Tower, I'd rather have the Tower, because at least I know what I'm dealing with. With the Five of Pentacles, it's like feeling sorry for myself, feeling down and out. There's a lot of feeling destitute and overwhelmed. But at least, there's somebody there with you that's feeling the same way. But there is light. The thing is that with the Five of Pentacles, there's light. But are you willing to go to that new light? Are you willing to go into that newness, right? And get that fixed. Get it fixed. And this is where, there'll be a dismissive energy that's going in. So with that comes in the beauty. So there is beauty through all of this, my little Capricorns. And the beauty could be feeling disruptive. The beauty might be not exactly, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And sometimes you may not see the beauty that's really there. So there is a lot of shifting that's going in there. Mars and Pluto is going to sextile and reveals that there is indeed something underfoot. And this is where discernment's going to come in, and trusting your psychic ability that, yeah, there's something that is not right. So don't be so hard-headed, because the change, if it could be worse if you're not going to pay attention to it, if you're just going to let it drip along. There you go. Aquarius. Dun, 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 age of Aquarius. Age of the... So, Aquarius. Lots going on, because you got Saturn there, you got Jupiter. There's a lot of aspects coming to you. And with that square to the square to Uranus, and Uranus is square to Uranus. There's going to be square to the moon. I got financials coming in. So financials are going to be a touch and go. So things to do with money. So 2nd and 8th house. Because they're squaring off Saturn's in your house. This is going to bring in a little bit of financial things going on. So, but it's also, again, we got Mars and Neptune are really making this trine. So this is going to look into investments and revenue. What are you investing in? What is that revenue? This is looking into businesses. Is this the right direction for business? Is this the right direction of where I want to go for long term in my work? Is this doing what it is that I want it to do? Oh my God, Aquarius is. It's sometimes you think Geminis and Virgos overthink, but Aquarius is get a little bit OCD with things at time, and I feel like their OCD is really getting hit right now, because you're going off on a new journey. So there's something new that's coming in. There's a new journey that's coming forward, but you're not in control of it at this time. So the journey's coming forward and you're not in control of it, and that's frustrating for you. You don't like when you're not in control. So there's excitement. There could be some kind of promotion that's coming in too. So there could be a promotion, something promoting. But I feel like I got tiredness too. So maybe you've been overdoing it or trying to do everything yourself. Yeah. So new journey, you're not sure exactly what the skills are, or what the skills are doing. So this is expanding all your work, all your energy in your work, and neglecting your relationship with others. So you might be too focused on one thing, too focused on, there's a new journey, something here, newness is coming in, but you're so focused on one thing. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be career. It could be something. It could be, maybe you're so focused on getting fit and you're forgetting anything else. You're forgetting to have fun and enjoy. You're too obsessed with that. So there could be something that you're too obsessed with that you're not paying enough attention to, that you need to wake up and start paying more attention to that. And that's bringing in, it's bringing in whatever you're attracting. So if you're exhausted, it's going to attract more exhaustion. So when you start allowing yourself to change because of this, you may also be failing to make your own personal interest in mental well-being. So you got to be aware of it. You got to be aware of whatever you're attracting, whatever you're putting out there, right? So it's an awakening. This is an awakening of saying, what is important to me? Yeah, I can still have physical fitness. I can still go out and work out, but I got to look at, you know what? I do need rest. I do need to go make sugar cookies, and I do need to have some downtime and enjoyable time. So yeah, my little Aquarius, so stop trying to perfect something in your life. There we go. Last but not least, Pisces. So we have Pisces happening right now. Ruling planet Neptune. And he's coming out of retrograde as of Wednesday. And this will give you that burst of forward momentum. So this is confidence, decisions. This is where, if you had the no more woulda, shoulda, coulda, do I do this, do I do that, indecisiveness. I love it when Neptune goes forward. I really do, because he's coming out from the middle. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, everything, it's like, it's done. I can't put another sword in your back. It's all done. It's forward motion. The sun is rising. Light is coming in. Things are clearing for you. There's a clearing that's going to be happening. So you are able to celebrate. Woo! So the Pisces are celebrating. They're going, shots all around, baby. So Pisces are ready to celebrate. Pisces are out and they are running. So this is a time to live life the way that you want to. So you might have been feeling things holding you back for a while. Now it's time to celebrate. Things are done. You're ready for you're ready for renewal, and it's allowing for you. Oh, the void comes in. So maybe it's coming out of the void. It's coming out of the darkness. There is that dark moon, the solar eclipse, and there's movement forward. So this is really a time to look into, what do I want to plan? There's no more shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is a time of, yes, this is where I'm going. Yes, this feels right. And moving into that, into that energy. I freely release what I no longer need. So releasing what you no longer need, and relax, reframe, and think about how much better your life will be without that bad habit, fear, or patterns. So it's letting go, because you might have been going through a lot of turmoil or a lot of fear lately. And it's like, okay, I'm ready to let that all go, because I'm going into a new space. Whew. There we go. Yes, love it. Love it. So we went through all the 12 signs. We also have that posted up on my Facebook page. I will be posting up the full moon and new moon readings for today for $400. Natal chart readings are $75. So that's part of my Cyber Monday sale. Yes. So I want you all to have a fabulous day. I'm going to come back on later on today, and we'll have a little bit more fun pulling some cards and doing little maybe doing some little readings and things like that. Let's enjoy, let's have fun, let's celebrate. I think I need sugar cookies. Sugar cookies keep coming in. Don't have time to make any sugar cookies today, but might have to go get some sugar cookies today, or shortbread. Ooh, I love shortbread. Some good shortbread cookies. So bringing in some shortbread cookies and stuff. So sending you all out with some great love, and yeah, support me, because look what just happened to my take them off. Now I can't really see anything because everything's kind of blurry. But I want you all to have such a wonderful day and a beautiful day. The energies are quite nice today astrologically. So coming into that alignment for us all, and having us to create newness and new projects that we would like to create. So I got to put these back on. So definitely natal chart readings, $75. A year of full moon, new moon readings are $400. Have a blessed one, everybody. I love you all. And I will see you later on today, because we're going to make this fun. Bye-bye.